Hi, Sarah. My daughter wants to say hi. She's right here.
Hi.
Okay, so let's look at these three questions. I don't have this exact chart that I use on my lesson at home here, so I just grabbed this chart off the internet. But basically, your mean, your X bar, lives right here in the center. And then this first hash mark here is the mean plus one deviation. So X bar plus sigma. The next hash mark is the mean plus 2 sigma, so 2 deviations above. And then the third one, this one, is X bar plus 3 deviations, or 3 sigma. Then you go down the other way. This first hash mark to the left is X bar minus 1 sigma, or 1 deviation below. And then we have 2 deviations below, so X bar minus 2 sigma. And then we have X bar minus 3 sigma. And this chart should have been on the notes somewhere, on one of the handbooks. Okay, so to answer number 1, we want the probability that a randomly selected X value is greater than or equal to X bar plus 1 sigma. So that's this location right here in purple. So we want the probabilities in these 3 zones, because that's the probability of being greater than that location. So you do 13.5% plus 2.35% plus 0.15%. And that's 16%. And we kind of talked that I would not mark it wrong if you wrote it as a percent, but the book writes them as decimals. All right, let's try number 2. I'll use a different color. Now we want the probability that X is less than or equal to X bar plus 2 sigma. So here's X bar plus 2 sigma here, and we want the probability of being below. So that's a lot of zones to add up. So what I was talking about in class is rather than add up all those different zones in the yellow box, you could do 100% minus the 2.35 minus the 0.15, because the whole entire curve is 100%. And those two are the only two not included in the yellow box. So it's 97.5%, or 0.975. And then finally, I'll use green. The probability of X being greater than or equal to X minus 3 sigma. So here's X minus 3 sigma right here, with the probability of being above. It's almost the whole chart. So I would just do 100% minus this number, and that'll be how much of the chart is in the green box. So 99.85% of the chart, 0.9985. So hopefully this little video makes sense. Bye. Bye.